Going to be feeling a little bit colder this afternoon across much of mid-Missouri. Seeing highs only reaching into the upper 30s with some areas down to the south, barely cracking that 40-degree mark. Here in Columbia, looking at 37 degrees by 3 p.m. After sunset, 6 p.m., 34, partly cloudy skies staying with us throughout the overnight hours. And by 9 p.m., just below freezing at 31 degrees. Eventually, though, we're going to see those temperatures falling all the way back into the lower 20s. So got to be out and about early for work tomorrow morning. You're definitely going to want to crank those windshield heaters and maybe even have the scrape out because it's going to be feeling a little bit cooler. 22 degrees for the overnight low in Columbia. Jefferson City back at 23 degrees and off to the southwest, Lake of the Ozarks, 25 degrees. Then we're going to be seeing a little bit of a change in our conditions as we head off into Friday night. Going to be seeing some showers across portions of mid-Missouri into early portions of Saturday morning. We'll see a wintry mix entering back into the region. By Sunday, though, things start to dry up once again in Monday and Tuesday. That's when we'll see a little bit more of a beefy system, so going to be seeing more moisture pooling back into the area as we head off into early portions of next week. Now, looking at Saturday's setup, what do we have in mind for the system? Well, a lot of the lighter rainfall totals going to be down to the southeast as temperatures back towards the Highway 44 corridor and down to the southeast. Going to be seeing warmer temperatures than that 32-degree mark. Now, as you head a little bit further to the north, that's when we'll start to see more of a mix. That's going to be more encompassing of mid-Missouri. So expanding from Randolph County all the way back down to the south, back towards Cole County. That area, especially along Highway 70, going to be seeing a mix of rain and snow. Then off to the northwest, including portions of mid-Missouri, such as Macon, Sheridan, and Saline counties. That's when we're going to start to see predominantly snow for this system, but not looking at enough moisture to really amp this thing up. So going to not see any travel impacts with the system, just going to be seeing some wet roadways. But some areas up to the northwest could see up to a dusting on some elevated and grassy surfaces. Beyond that, though, going to be seeing too warm of surface temperatures to see any accumulation, especially on the roadways. Now into the extended outlook, 6 to 10 days away, we're seeing above average precip trends across portions of mid-Missouri, some of that kind of being portrayed in the futurecast as we head off into Monday and Tuesday. Now precip totals the next 7 days, well, they're going to be looking a little bit better across portions of mid-Missouri, especially off to the southeast, up to 1.5 inches. Going to be a welcome sign as we're still dealing with that long-term drought here in mid-Missouri. Going to help settle some issues that we've been seeing. But we're going to have to hold out until we get off into next Tuesday because we're going to see temperatures cooling back down once again, which means we could be seeing a switch to a wintry mix once again. We'll be keeping you up to date. Make sure you have the ABC 17 Storm Track weather app downloaded with your notifications on. That way you could stay up to date in the palm of your hand.